think McLane has ended up being the largest law firm in New Hampshire for a couple of reasons. Probably primary among them is we really focus on great client service. And as a consequence of that, I think that we've really been able to expand in a significant way, and I think we've really been able to attract some very high quality talent who's interested in working on sophisticated legal matters.
What an honor to have been a part of two organizations that received this Business of the Decade award. When I think about the similarities between the two organizations, it all comes down to three things. Number one, it's a total passionate commitment to clients. Two, it's surrounding yourself with the very best people, and the colleagues at both organizations work together collaboratively, again, keeping the clients at the center of everything they do. And if you treat colleagues well, they treat clients well. And then the third thing, and this value so resonates with me, to win Business of the Decade, I think, is a recognition that both organizations just were so committed to something bigger than just the work that they do every day, and that's giving back to the community. For me personally, giving back to the community is so important. You know, we have work to do, we have to make a living, but to make a life, you're helping those to better their lives.
The firm, since its beginning, has had a philosophy of giving back to the community. It started with our founder, John McLane, who was instrumental in the creation of some of the most important nonprofit organizations in the state today.
John McLane, who started the firm, was very involved in the community. He was instrumental in starting United Way and the organization now known as Waypoint. So it goes back deep into our roots.
And I think that that approach that John took has just always permeated who we are. And so as a consequence, people at McLane find themselves out in the community, involved in the community, giving back to the community, and the people in the community in turn get to know us and see what we're about.
The biggest challenge today in 2020 is surviving this pandemic, keeping everybody healthy and productive, both mentally and physically, is the biggest challenge. We quickly identified that we have knowledge that we can share with others to help through this pandemic. So we very early on launched a webinar series related to changes coming out from the government in terms of support with the CARES Act, and our attorneys twice a week were conducting webinars that had over 1,000 people listening in on those webinars.
Thinking about positive side effects of the pandemic, one of them has got to be the way the people in our firm pulled together in the face of this adversity. It would have been easy, I think, to give up in many ways in a situation like this. And I think that the opposite happened. I think that we ended up in many ways being energized by this. Collectively, as an organization, it's been really impressive to me to see how we've all pulled together and how we've continued to move forward and meet our clients' needs, even in these very challenging times.
I joined McLane Middleton almost 8 years ago now, and coming from a banking background, this was a totally new industry. And what I have found is that it's all about the people. And at McLane Middleton, we have really smart attorneys who put the client at the center of everything that they do. And they're very good human beings. They give back to the community, they're involved, and they work together as a team.
The thing that's most meaningful to me at the end of the day are the people I work with. That is one of the main reasons I've been there for my entire legal career. I get to work with people who care about their fellow workers, who are excellent lawyers, who care deeply about their clients, and who are great teachers and are eager and willing to share the skills they have with the people coming up behind them.